Well, it looks like they're eating it pretty good.
Yeah, they are.
Well, I guess y'all followed me out here to my favorite spot, but for the purposes of this video, I'll let you have a sneak peek at what I do out here.
It's a pretty nice spot he's got going here. He's got, of course, his nice Booner buck deer feed in the feeder, but it's right on the edge of this 60-acre cornfield, which will be beans next year. And it's in a 15-acre tract of timber with some good bedding in back there. And then there's another crop field that his neighbor owns on the other side of these trees. And these deer are just cruising through this transition zone, and this feed is just a perfect spot right
Yeah,
here.
I found that when I first started feeding deer, which I probably started about 5 years ago, I kind of struggled with it because I thought I could put feed out wherever I wanted to, and I just wasn't getting deer eating on my feeders.
You don't put the feed where you want the deer. You put the feed where the deer are already moving.
Yep, that's exactly right. And a lot of people don't understand that. They want to just go dump a pile of feed out in front of their tree stand and expect the deer to just come right there. Well, I mean, if your tree stand's in a good spot, which hopefully it is, the deer should be there anyway, but some guys don't have the best setups for their tree stand, and when they put feed out there, they just aren't getting a deer on them like they thought they should. But if you do your scouting right and find these good transition areas like right here, the deer will find it pretty much right away. One thing is deer do get kind of skittish around these feeders, but we find that it takes them about a week or 2 weeks to get adjusted to them, and after that they'll be on your feed non-stop.
And they are on it non-stop. This bare dirt on the ground, as you can see, is not from us raking it away and making it dirt. These deer are here all the time, standing on it and just tearing that leaf litter up, and now it's just nothing but dirt, not letting any other grasses grow on there.
Yep. Yeah, if you look, there's about a 3-foot radius around this whole feeder, and then just outside this 3 foot, it goes right back to the woods. And that leaf litter, that's the way it was right here before. But like Colby said, the deer been coming back here so much that they just been smashing all that leaf litter and grass and stuff down to the ground.
And the trails. The
Yeah.
trails are the same way. They've got some major trails running through here. That just shows this is the spot where you need to place a feeder.
Yeah.
And they know this feeder's here and it's been here.
Yep, this feeder's been here about 4 years now. See, it's a little wobbly, but not too bad. I mean, it's been out here. It's out here 24/7, 365, and it's just made out of your regular lumber you get at the hardware store. Like I said in the last video, Colby's our architect, designer, and engineer on these things.
This isn't exactly how I designed my feeder, but
What
it's still hanging in there.
What are you saying, Colby?
No,
No.
but this one's here, and as you can see on our Facebook page, the pictures, probably some of the best pictures we have are some of the bucks that he's got right here eating out of this feeder. That deer he shot this year was eating out of this feeder.
Yep.
And that double brow tine buck's eating out of this feeder. He'll be a good one next year.
Yeah.
It's just a perfect spot, perfect camera setup. When you get them in close and get a real good look at them horns and see what.
Yeah, if you'll follow me back here, I'll kind of show you what we have going on here. We got our feeder right here, of course, and right here, this is probably a good 6 foot back from our feeder. We have a little mineral lick right here. Now our feed does have mineral in it, but we like to kind of put a mineral lick out too. It gives the deer free choice of mineral in case they are needing. Some bucks need a little bit more than others. So we do have free choice mineral out here, and then about 15 foot back off our feeder right here, and about 5 feet back off our mineral lick, we have our trail camera. And if you'll notice, our trail camera isn't anything fancy. We don't use anything that fancy. We just think it's more important to put feed out and put that money that you can save using a cheaper camera and use that money on deer feed.
Cameras don't grow the antlers on these deer.
Yep, that's exactly right.
It's deer Booner buck deer feed that grows the antlers.
Yeah. If you're willing to cut out some of that expensive gear, instead put it towards feed that actually brings your deer around, keeps them in close to your property and grows those big racks, and it also helps increase the fawn rates per doe. If deer hunting is really what you love, you'll spend your money on feed instead of your fancy cameras and fancy tree stands and stuff you really don't need.
It's a no-brainer.
Yeah, it really is.
Feed the deer and they will be there and they will get bigger.
Yep. And it's paid off. There is no one around here no one around these parts where I live at that have had similar successes as what I did, and it's all because of this. It keeps the deer close on your property. Them bucks, the does, stay here all the time. Even when the feed ain't in here during hunting season, the deer get so used to the travel quarters and stuff in here that they just keep using them all year long. And the does, you keep the does around, and of course the bucks are going to be there too. And of course, the bigger, more mature bucks, they want to claim the best spot for themselves. So if the best spot's right here around the feeder and the feed, then by golly, that's where they're going to be at too. And that's where you'll find your luck.
That's right. They're all over here.
Yep.
Well, I guess we probably ought to go put some more feed in another feeder and make sure they stay around.
Yeah, we better quit jabbering and get back to what we're doing.
We got to get something done today.
Yeah. Well, until next week, we'll talk to you then.
Have a good one.